It's completely normal to not feel 100% every single day. It's completely normal to wake up, look in the mirror, and not feel 100% emotionally, socially, or physically every single day. That is what makes you human. Insecurities are something that every single human on this earth has, and no one can escape from it. Sure, some people might be more confident overall than you, but everyone has insecurities. So we are all the same. This is my story. Throughout high school, I was heavily bullied for my acne. In middle school, I had such bad acne on my forehead. In high school, it grew to the rest of my face, my cheeks, and it would just kill me to even get up and look in the mirror every single day and just hate the person looking back at me. And I don't think a lot of people understand how painful it is to hate the one person that people tell you that you need to love. I wanted to wear a mask. I wanted to just crawl in a hole and die. I just wanted to stay in my room and never go to school. Going to school, seeing everyone laugh, seeing people talk shit about me in group chats behind my back, mainly guys talking about, oh my god, this girl has acne, this girl is ugly, just because of a few pimples on my face that were temporary. It just felt so demotivating that something on my skin that I could not control, and yes, I was doing the homemade remedies, I was eating healthy, I was on a good diet, I was exercising, I tried skincare, I tried everything, but the fact that I was being so devalued as a human being simply because of something on my skin that I could not control killed me. And I remember crying myself to sleep almost every single night for years, and it was just the worst thing that could ever happen to me. Unfortunately, people don't understand the mental toll that it takes on people. So every single comment you make is extremely important. Now, how I got over such a dark period in my life and how I got over such a bad insecurity. Yes, over time my acne did heal, might have a little scarring still, but the main thing to understand with insecurities it is mental. I'm not saying their comments do not exist. I'm not saying their insults, their harsh words, that external pressure from society. I'm not saying that doesn't exist. It absolutely does. But how to get over it when all of that is not in your hands, it's uncontrollable for you. How to get over your insecurity, it is all a mental game. If you call a rich man poor, he laughs. And if you call poor man poor, he is going to be sad. He'll be offended. But he knows it's true. Now, why did the rich man laugh when you call him poor? Because he knows it's not true. So what I'm trying to get at is that when you have an insecurity, it is extremely important to separate that physical insecurity from your worth, because those are not mutually exclusive. You have so much value as a human being. You have purpose, you have meaning, you have love to give to this world, and that is not dependent on your physical insecurity, whether that's weight, pimples on your face, acne, crooked teeth, nose, whatever your insecurity is, that is not related to your worth. And this honestly takes time. And yes, a lot of that came with a lot of self-reflection, a lot of just going on walks and doing art and listening to music and just finding healthy ways to cope with my pain. When you keep getting caught in other people's validation and you start to internalize it, you start to believe it. The more you keep hearing their worth and taking in their energy, you start to genuinely believe, I am ugly. I am worth less than this other person just because of how I look, or because of something that I cannot control, or because of something that's completely temporary. It's just so demoralizing to internalize all of that negative energy. Your body is like a car, and the energy that you receive from people and your environment is like the fuel. So if you continue to give a car the wrong fuel, then obviously it's not going to be that efficient. The same way, if you continue to absorb this negative energy, you will never reach your full potential, not only physically, but as a human being. Like I said earlier, it is going to steer your mindset away from the things that actually matter in your life, and you are going to be spending so many hours of your life just focused on that one person's comment. So you have to understand that other people's validation is not fact. It is their stupid opinion, and it's unfortunate people are spending time focused on you rather than spending that time focusing on themselves, because in all honesty, people who often comment on others are projecting and they're insecure about themselves. It's just a truth. Just remember that insecurities are something that every single person goes through. Most of the time it's not temporary, and regardless, it is not related to your worth as a human, because you are so much more than an insecurity. You are so much more. You are a human being. You have feelings, you have emotions, you have a purpose, you have a career, you have people that love you, you have a actual purpose to serve in this society. So just remember that.